Hey guys. Hey guys, what's up? I'm on my laptop right now. I'm about to. Hello, darling. What's up, everybody? I'm on my laptop right now. I'm gonna open. Um, it's mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. And do mail time. See what I got in the mail. See what I got in the mail. How is everybody doing today? Hello, what's up? What's up? That is funny. Bill time, bill time. That is funny. That is so funny. Bill time, bill. That's a mail time. It's a bill time. Let's see what I got in the mail. Oh, and my healthcare insurance. It's my healthcare insurance. Oh, it's my plan for my thing. My care plan includes healthy goals and for tips. Yeah, it's my insurance. That's what it is. When I say mail time, it's a bill time. That is so funny. All right. How was everybody doing today? How's doing today? Hope you're doing all right. I hope everybody's doing okay today. So today, it was a great day today. It was a great day today. We went to the program. I went to the program. Yeah, I do go to a program. A program is these activities and stuff. So I went to the program, did some activities. I went out. I went to the library today. Yes, guys, I went to the library and I read a book. I read a book. and I read it's about it's about surprises. It's about surprises. That's what I read today. That I read a book, and it's about surprises. So yes, I did read a book, and it was a great day because get to read a book, and after that then then ooh I'm just and then have lunch. So on Thursday I'm gonna go to Costco. It's gonna be a great day because I'm gonna have lunch on there. Hello, darling. I'm gonna have lunch at Costco. So I can't wait to Thursday. Cause Thursday I'm going to Costco. Yes, guys, I'm going to Costco, which is good. I can't wait to go to Costco because I think I might get pizza or hot dog. I think I might get pizza. Yeah, I think I might get pizza or hot dog. If not hot dog, I'm gonna get pizza. Yeah, yeah. Hello, darlings. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick up a topic because I have my laptop here. Give me a second. Give me a second. A second. We're going to talk about some things. Okay. So, this is a topic I'm going to talk about. This topic is called the psychology of first impressions. So, if you like to take notes, cool. If you like to take notes, cool beings. So, you could think about questions like, why do we judge people so quickly, and how accurate are our first impressions really? Um, you could ask like, can they be changed once they're formed? And and the fourth question is, how do things like body language or clothing affect perception? Now, if you want a twist, I could even tie it to the real world context, like job interviews, social media, or meeting new people. If that doesn't vibe with you, tell me your interests, like school subjects, creative, fandom, random fun. Yeah. It's all about first impressions. Yeah. Like when you think of the word first impressions, what do you think of? Like, what do you think of when the first impressions? Like first impressions on job interviews, first in first impressions on like when you're doing uh, relationship wise. Yeah, first, yeah, first impressions on relationships. Yeah, that's what it is. And first impressions, because that word first impressions, yeah, it's about relationships, and like it's like all types of relationships, all types of relationships. That's what it is. Because I know when you think of the word first impressions, you think of like r- relationships, like different types of relationships, which is good. And yeah, which is different types of relationships. And it's true, because when you hear the word first impressions, you think of relationships like romantic and non-romantic. And yeah, because because that's what you think of. Because when you think of the word first impressions, you think of relationships like non-romantic, romantic relationships, best friend relationships, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's number top present. Yeah, so it's all about that. It's all about first impressions. Because when you think of, let me hold on a minute. Let me go on Google so we can talk about first impressions. Okay, now here are things to know. I'm going to give you things to know. All right, so I'm going to give you the types, the other types. So first impressions are based on a wide range of characteristics like age, race, culture, language, gender, physical appearance, accent, posture, voice, number of people present, economic status, and time allowed to process. Those are the types. These are things that you need to know. And the accuracy the accuracy of first impression is a matter of debate. It's a matter of debate, because Nobel Prize winning psychologist and author of Thinking Fast and Slow, Daniel Kahneman, I don't know if I could pronounce this, Kahneman, is of the mind that first impressions are indeed accurate to a degree. Yeah, first impressions are accurate. So Kahneman argues that you can very quickly judge whether you will like a person or if others will. So the next one is making a good impression. So I'm going to give you 9 tips. I'm going to give you 9 tips of making a great first impression. One, you got to make eye contact. Make eye contact. Eye contact is a nonverbal form of communication. Number two, smile. A sincere smile puts people at ease and makes people feel welcome. Dress for the occasion. That's the third thing. The third thing for making a great first impression is is to dress for the occasion. This is from making a first impression. And then the fourth thing of making a great first impression is be authentic. Be you. Be you. And the next one, the fifth one for making a great first impression is be a good communicator. And the next one is use positive body language. And the next tip for making a great first impression is be empathetic. And lastly, do your research and come prepared. So those are the 9 tips of making a great first impression. So you gotta make eye contact. Eye contact is nonverbal form of communication. Smile, and sincere smile puts people at ease and make people feel welcome. The next one is dress for the occasion. Dress for the occasion. Be authentic. Be a good communicator. Use positive body language. Be empathetic. And do your research and come prepared. Those are the 9 tips of making a great first impression. Yeah, like just like what I'm doing right now, like a live impression. Okay, so when the first 7 seconds of meeting people will have a solid impression of who you are, and some research suggests a tenth of a second is all it takes to start determining traits like trustworthiness. Yeah, the first second of meeting a person. And and the impact of relationships. Hold on a minute. What's your favorite film? My favorite film? I don't have a favorite film because they're all amazing. Yeah, they're all amazing. I can't choose a favorite film. So here is the impact on relationships. So thus both accurate and inaccurate first impressions lay the foundation of subsequent behavior. First impressions are critical in the formation of fundamental social relationships and influence both whether a relationship is established and the quality of relationship once it is established. See, that is for first impression. I'm going to say that again. First impressions are critical in the formation of fundamental social relationships and influence both whether a relationship is established and the quality of the relationship once it is established. You are so cute. You are so cute. Sure, you're so cute. Mhm. You are so cute. So, when you hear the word first impressions, you think, well, what do you mean? So, I'm gonna tell you first impressions, and what does it mean? Give me a second here. So, first impressions. First impressions are the immediate judgments people make about you within seconds of meeting. They are heavily based on nonverbal cues like posture, clothing, and body language. These initial opinions set the tone for future interactions and establish how others perceive, trust, and treat you. The first impressions are shaped by several factors, psychological phenomena. All right, so you have the 7-Eleven rule. Yeah, there's a thing called the 7-Eleven rule. The 7-Eleven rule. The psychological studies suggest that people make up 11 decisions about your character, trust, trustworthiness, and competence in the first 7 seconds of meeting you. You have the halo effect, and the second one is the halo effect. You have the halo effect. If someone forms a positive initial opinion of you, they are more likely to assume you have other positive traits, even without proof. And you have the non-verbal cues. The brain processes body language. Yeah, the brain processes body language, such as a genuine smile, eye contact, and open posture, faster than verbal communication. Yes, darling. You are so adorable. You're so adorable. So, while snap judgments are a voluntary wired to help humans access safety and social dynamics, they are not always accurate. They can be heavily influenced by personal biases. So I'm going to give you the first impression example. Give me a second here. The first impression is the immediate judgment people make about you. Usually within the first to 7 to 70 seconds of meeting. It is primarily shaped by your body language, appearance, and the words you use. Love you. You going to sleep? You leaving? So I'm going to give you some concrete examples of common first impressions. It ranges from professional to personal settings. For the professional settings, the over preparer, arriving 15 minutes early, dressed in a sharp suit, and holding a neatly organized portfolio. People will instantly assume you are highly organized, punctual, and reliable. And you have the second one, the leader, entering a room with a firm handshake, steady eye contact, and upright posture. Upright posture. This gives the impression that you are confident, commanding, and self-assured. For social and dating settings, there's two things. You have one, the approachable friend. You have the approachable friend. Approaching someone with a bright smile, open body language, like uncrossed arms, and leaning in to listen. This projects warmth, kindness, and genuine interest. Okay. I'm biologically I'm biologically a dude because I was born a dude. Yeah, I was born a boy. Yeah. The next one is the nervous oversharer. You have the nervous oversharer. When you walk into a gathering, avoid talking non-stop out of anxiety. This can give the impression that you lack confidence. You lack confidence even if you are just shy. You have everyday interactions. You have the good listener. You have the good listener, giving someone your undivided attention while they speak, rather than checking your phone or looking around. This makes people feel respected and valued. And the second one is the careless dater. Yeah, you have the careless dater showing up to a date looking unkempt and scowling. People often judge your character based strictly on your grooming and facial impressions, assuming you might be disrespectful or unapproachable. Because first impressions rely heavy on nonverbal cues. Consistently maintaining an open posture, making comfortable eye contact, and smiling. Smiling can help you project your desired image. So yeah. So if you want more information on that, I will give you more information on that. I gave you the tips on on the first impression. So I'm gonna give you the 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 five good first impression. I'm gonna give it a five good first impression. To make a strong positive first impression, you should focus on these five core elements. You're supposed to be five core elements. One, body language. Body language is at the top of the list. Yes, body language is on top of the list for first impressions. By maintaining good posture, uncross your arms and offer a firm handshake to immediately convey confidence and openness. Second, eye contact. Eye contact. Hold steady, natural eye contact to show respect, sincerity, and active engagement without staring the person down. And you have appearance. Appearance. Dress appropriately for the occasion and ensure your overall grooming shows that you take the situation and yourself seriously. You have smile and energy. These are the five core elements. The five core elements. So you have smile and energy. Start with a genuine smile and match the energy level of the person you are meeting to build immediate comfortable support. And then lastly, you have active listening. You have active listening. That's what you guys are doing right now, active listening. Focus on being interested or not interested. You can ask open-ended questions and show that you are fully listening rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. Yeah. So now, those are the five core elements. Those are the five core elements. One, body language is on top of the list, but body language is on top of the list, and eye contact is second, and number three is appearance, and number four is smile and energy, and then number five is active listening. So, making a great first impression, it happens in the first 10 seconds and it relies heavily on non-verbal cues. Non-verbal cues before you even speak. The triple threat, for instance, charisma consists of maintaining eye contact, using open, visible hand gestures like a palm flash, and holding a broad, confident posture. Whether you're entering an interview, a meeting, or a social event, mastering these things early on moments a set of a positive tone. That's what it is. I'm going to give you the famous thing about first impressions. The famous thing of the most is this. Do you want to know what the most famous thing is? You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Yep. That. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's the most famous saying. I'm gonna say that the most famous thing is you never get a second chance to make a first impression. It's true. You never get a second chance. Make a first. That is so true. And that's a famous saying. It's true. You never get. You never get a second chance because first impressions is everything. First impression, and once people see that you are about who you are, you won't get a second chance. They're gonna think literally of you. Yeah. Give me a second here. Google what? India. India, Bihar. Hold on. You said Google. Yeah. Oh, this is a Bihar. Oh, the state of India. Bihar. Okay, that's nice. I like it. Oh, Bihar is a state in eastern India. It borders Uttar Pradesh to its west, Nep- Nepal to the north, the northern part of West Bengal to the east. Okay. Okay, so let's do here. So in psychology, a first impression is the event that one person first encounters another person and forms a mental image of that person. So impression accuracy it varies and it depends on the observer and the target, the person, object, the scene, etc. being observed. First impressions are based on a wide range of characteristics: age, race, culture, physical appearance, accent, posture, voice, number of people present, economic status, and the time allowed to process. So the first impressions individuals give to others could greatly influence how they are treated and viewed in the context of everyday life. It takes just 1/10 of a second of people to judge someone and make a first impression. Research finds that the more participants are afforded to form the first impression, the more confidence in impressions they report. Not only are people quick to form first impressions, they are also fairly accurate when the target presents themselves. Generally, people are generally not good at perceiving faint emotions or detecting lies upon the first encounter. Research participants who reported forming accurate impressions of specific targets did tend to have more accurate per- perceptions of specific targets that align with others' reports of the target. Individuals are also fairly reliable at understanding the first impression that they will project to others. However, people are not as good as understanding. Yeah, they're not good at as understanding how well other people like them, and the most people tend to underestimate how much other people like them. So this phenomenon is called the liking gap. That's what it's called, the liking gap. The rate at which different qualities are detected in the first impressions may be important to survival from the evolutionary perspective. For example, trustworthiness and attractiveness were the two traits most quickly detected and evaluated in a study of human faces. People are fairly good at assessing personality traits of others in general, but there appears to be a difference in first impressions judgments between older and younger adults. Older adults judge young adult target voters as healthier, more trustworthy, and less hostile, but more aggressive than younger adults did have the same photos. So older adults could have lower response to negative cues due to a slower process speed, causing them to see facial features on young adults as more positive than younger adults do. So one's first impressions are affected by whether they're alone or with a number of people. So you have joint experiences are more globally processed as as in collectivist cultures. You have global processing emphasizes first impressions more because the collective first impressions tends to remain stable over time. Solo experiences tend to facilitate local processing, causing the viewer to take a more critical look at the target. Thus, individuals are more likely to have negative first impressions than groups of two or more viewers of the same target. So, at the same time, individuals are more likely to experience an upward trend over the course of series of first impressions of impressions. Like for example, you as individual viewers will like the final episode of the TV season more than the first, even if it's really the same quality. When viewing pieces of an art in an experiment, participants in a solo context rated art in an improving sequence significantly higher than when the targets are presented in declining sequence. When viewing the art in a joint context, participants evaluate the first and the last piece similarly in both kinds of sequence, simply priming viewers to feel like they were in solo or joint context, or the process analytically or holistically was enough to produce the same effects. That's for first impressions. So now I'm going to relax, take it easy. Yeah. Yeah, get here, guys. Ugh. Yes, guys. So we're just relaxing in the moment. We just I just did. I just googled India Bihar. I just googled it. It's a it's a state. It's a state of India, Bihar. Yeah, I already Google it. And if you have any questions you want to ask, feel free. Feel free to ask questions. If you have if you have something to say, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna take a. I wanna take the medication, but I already take the medication. I already been shot. Take it. Yeah. Yes, we're here. We are live in the live streams. We're live in the live streams to the buy screams, ice creams, to the ice creams. I said ice cream, like I'm saying, but I I said buy scream to the ice. Oh Lord, I'm not even tired. I'm just it's just like you know. Yeah, today was a good day. Today was a actually good day because I went to the library. Then I read a book. I read a book on surprising surprises. Yeah, because sorry about that. I forgot what it was about, but I read the book and I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on ChatGPT. One thing I like about ChatGPT, it gives me like things to talk about. Yeah, that's one thing I like about ChatGPT. Have you guys heard of ChatGPT? Yeah, ChatGPT. It gives me it topics. It gives me not just only topics, but like what to do and write up and stuff. Cause I remember I asked ChatGPT. Hold on, let me tell you what I asked ChatGPT. Hold on. I asked, but I asked ChatGPT write me a narrative script about myself. Yeah, that's what I said. And it wrote me a script. It wrote me a script, guys. It wrote me a script. It wrote me a script on myself, and I'm gonna do that script on on YouTube. I'm gonna do that narrative script. The voiceover. The title I'm gonna do is "I Am Still Becoming." That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it on to the thing, so you guys will be able to. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedule to come on the live screen. Yeah, we get to talk and we talk about first impressions and we talk about that. And guys, um, on Thursday, I won't be able to go live on Thursday because yeah, I won't be able to go live on Thursday, but I'm gonna say this. Um, I'm gonna say this. Excuse me, on the live screen. I'm going to Costco. I'm going to Costco on Thursday, and I think I might get a pizza. I think I might get a pizza. I was about to get a hot dog. I was about to get a hot dog, but I said, I'm gonna get well, one hot dog. But I said, I'm gonna do pizza instead. Yeah, so I'm about to do pizza, cause yeah, pizza where it's at. Yeah, so pizza is where it's at. So guys, I will be going live on Thursday for. Alright, guys. That being said, thank you so much for taking time out. We'll schedule. I wonder if I should stay on. I don't know, stay on. I wonder if I should stay on. I don't know why am I yawning. I don't know why am I yawning. I'm trying to figure out why am I yawning. You, you know they said when you're yawning, you get thinking about somebody. Yeah, when you're yawning, you're thinking about somebody. Yeah. And that's so funny because I'm thinking about my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm thinking about my girlfriend. And anyway, alright guys, thank you so much for joining, and I appreciate you. I'm gonna do something for the YouTubes. So stay tuned and keep it locked. Alright guys, I'm gonna screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot this because I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm gonna go because I have to do with something. And thank you for joining. I appreciate you. You can catch the replay. You can catch the replay. You can catch the replay. That's a bad angle. Hold on. I need a screenshot. There we go. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. So as I said, I won't be going live on Thursday. All I can tell you is that I'm gonna go to Costco on Thursday, I'm gonna have pizza or hot dog. I'm gonna go for a pizza. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that being said, thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys for taking time out of a busy schedule. All right. Oh, I know what is this. Oh, I know what is that. All right.